Testing, testing, testing. Let me see if you guys can hear me. Testing, testing, testing. Can you hear me now? Let's see. Let's see. Testing. Let me. Testing, 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 testing. Do you hear me now? Can you hear me? Can you hear me now? Let's see. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Testing, testing. Can you hear me now? Oh, I'm way too. Wait, I think I fixed it. I don't know why there was like something wrong with it for some reason. That was very weird. I have no idea what just happened. But we can start, to be honest. I mean, we can get the ball rolling. The chapter came out early apparently, so that's what I was gonna say. I was responding to you, but I don't know the mic. There was something wrong with the mic all of a sudden. It was just very, very weird. I've never experienced that for some reason. So weird. All right. Let's see. Let's see. Hold on. Let me just pull up the chat on a different window. That's fine. I'm hyped for this chapter, Alba says. Me too, to be honest. I'm excited. I hope for the best. Cause now we have this guy infiltrating the Kashan Empire. Well, not like infiltrating. I still don't know his motive, to be honest. Like, I have no idea about his motive. Like, if is he good? Is he bad? Why is he even hurting the like? Why is he here? Essentially, that's what I'm like concerned about. It's very, very, very weird. So they say Northern Chief, no, get away from me. So he is attacking. Watch out, something's taking flight. All right, let's see this. A specter, Rakashas. That's his name. I mean, the art is amazing already. I mean, this Gaga Studio is doing good, man. I like the art style. I'm getting used to it. I'm getting adjusted. I mean, it's not the best, not up to Mira's standard, but it's still pretty good. I mean, it's not bad to be honest. So W art so far to take revenge. Rickett shot him with a cannon right in the face at Falconia. Never mind. I actually do remember that. That makes more sense now. The exiled Bakura, and now one of the Falcon of Light's apostles, an assassin, the Falcon of Light. What am I? He thinks to himself. Kind of weird, kind of weird. Many Kashan, this is not the Falcon City. The young master, I remember back then. Oh, okay, never mind. We basically got it. Abba says the art is 8 out of 10. It's great. Yeah, it's improving definitely. From Guts's emotional face, I mean, it's definitely improving. Whoa, you have to help. Indeed, the young master's follower's soldier disguised as a servant. Okay, this is no good. Whoops. What does that say? Your Majesty, this way. Get him out of here. Rakashas, prepare yourself. The brutes and the what does that say? The brutes and imposter, apostle. My bad. A phantasma Goric warrior capable of facing down 1,000 men. Don't get careless just because we have him outnumbered. Concealing his troops, that's the young master I know. Keep your composure. He might try something. Yep. Well, let's hope he doesn't, please. What is this prana? It couldn't be the astral gates. This is weird. It's got cloudy all of a sudden. Yeah. Is that a tornado? Let's zoom in here for a little bit. Let's get everything. Yeah, that's good, man. It got cloudy all of a sudden. Yeah, the art, the facial expressions are getting way better. Is that a tornado? I bet it's not. Yeah, that does not look good. Let's see. And he's just getting attacked. I can hear it. Everyone in the city is radiating dread and terror, negative emotions. Master Shikure's spirit still wanders the depths, so it's up to me. Lady Farnsey. Lady Farnsey. How do you say his name? Serpico? Lady Farnsey, are these beasts? Yes, they may look different, but they're all likely trolls, ethically beings who are taken fleshly. The Quillpot's domain is manifesting once again. Quillpoth? Inside the castle? What are these creatures? Yeah, I have no idea. Yes, the art of it. Yes, the heart of its old is not far. We must hurry. This is beyond the abilities of a dumb apostle. The power to summon a mass of demons of this magnitude must be what? It must be. So he's just not gonna say it. That's so weird. Young master, not the magical beast too. Oh my gosh. But this is this a full on infiltration basically? Why the trolls look different? Yeah, beats me. I have no idea. They must be experimenting with the art style, maybe. So, is it crazy to say that Falconia is infiltrating the Kashan Empire? I mean, I have no idea. Rakshas. Oh, he's going full on. This will do. What's happening? What is that? Oh, that's his foot. This will do. What do you mean? Deep in the pit of despair, where not even this demonic trauma reaches. To be continued. The chapter is too short. Yeah, I agree. The chapter should have been way longer. I would have recommended. That kind of sucks. It's not much. His legs, his legs look so weird. That's what I was zooming in on it from that perspective. I guess they're like trying to test different perspectives, but when I when it zoomed in on his leg, I was like, I didn't even know that what it was. I thought it was like, you know what? It has to be like the shading and how the pants are because I thought it was like a creature crawling on him or something, or something was meeting him. Yeah, but that chapter was hella short to be honest. I mean, it wasn't. I mean, it probably is the same page length, but no text at all. But that's what we mostly get when it is a fighting chapter. Since there's a lot of fighting, they don't really include that much text boxes, so it's just really short. Abba says the art looks weird sometimes. Yes, it does. Even in this one, it looks weird. Some parts look weird. I mean, Guts' side angle is it's getting better. I mean, I don't know. I think we're too attached to Mira's style and how he draws them. That's why maybe. Abba says the panel where Farnsey running is weird. Let me see. Hmm. Is it this one you're talking about? Yeah, it does look a little bit weird. I mean, it's zoomed out. Abba says a 7 out of 10 chapter. I liked it, but too short. Yeah, we didn't get much information. I don't know if they're sticking to a bi weekly schedule. Probably not. I mean, they would have told us when chapter 379 would release. So, I mean, we're probably not going to. My guess is the next chapter we're going to get in December, maybe. I just think they dropped two chapters bi weekly because they had some catching up to do. Because I don't even think that. Oh, not this one? Which one is it then? Which one? Oh, this one. Are you talking about this? Yeah, that really does look a little bit weird. If you're talking about this one, the other panel, is this it? Kind of does look weird. This one looks weird as well. Hmm. Um. Yeah, back to my point. I think the next time they release is December, so it's not gonna be until a while that they get this situated, sorted out. But I still don't know. It's just this chapter. I can't really blame Gaga Studios because there's not that much to uncover because it is a fighting scene, so we really don't get much. But at the end of the day, this was a pretty short chapter. I think it was pretty bland. I give it a 7 out of 10. It could have been more because I agree with you, Alba. It could have been more longer, and at the same time, it could have been more in detail, more depth. Lady Farnsey's face doesn't even look like her face, so that's just kind of weird to me. I mean, look at her face up here. Look at her face up here, and then look at this, right? So I don't know. I think it's the lips and the nose, to be honest. Her eyes too. Yeah, no, the eyes look fine. The bangs look fine as well. I think yeah, the eyebrows. Her eyebrows are thick and colored here, but over here, I think it's because it's more zoomed in. That's why. But that does definitely not. That does not look like Lady Farnsey. So I have no idea. It's kind of weird. And Abba, I'm on like chapter 50. I like chapter 50 or like chapter 60 of the climber. Like I'm really close to finishing that. Like I really could have finished that within today possibly, and I'm gonna roll out a video within the week of this week to next week. You'll definitely get a video of Mori for the climber. I'm not gonna lie, it took me way too long to read that. It took me like a month basically. So I gotta picked up the pace. I decided not to. I don't know why I didn't, but I'm almost gonna finish reading The Climber so I can put out a video on that. So it'll be good. Yeah, this was really short, very short chapter. This looked cool. I like this right here. This paneling right here looked pretty good. I like this. His face zoomed in over here, and then him slashing down the creatures, these demons. I liked it. This looked pretty cool, so I enjoyed it. It looks really cool, really organized. So yeah, I liked it. Mori is one of my favorite main characters from manga. Yeah, me too. I mean, his character, depth is really good. I mean, he starts off as this high schooler that's like edgy and like he's lonely basically. He has nothing to live for. That's why he keeps putting his life on the line most of the time. He doesn't have no families. He doesn't like it's hard. I mean, like it's hard for him. That's why like he kind of uses like the climbing to cope essentially from everything that he doesn't have in a regular society. So, yeah, Mori is definitely more in depth than other protagonists in Seinen. I'll give it to him. Abasa's W. Serpico. Yeah, I mean, yeah, the paneling was phenomenal. I think it did really good. So yeah, it surprises me that like he gets a fighting scene because usually he only gets like the most we've ever seen from him is like his backstory and when he fought Guts. So it's good to see him, step up and we get to see more of him. I hope we get to see more of him. So Serpico. So let's hope we do. So what do you? But I don't for the recent video I'm gonna push out. I don't know what I should make of for like how do I say this? I don't know what to make like what video to make about. So for the climber. Abba says Serpico didn't get a lot of screen time in the fantasy arc. Yeah, he really didn't. I mean, we got the backstory for Lady Farnsey, and obviously he plays a major part, if not majority, of how Lady Farnsey is up until now. So we got to see a lot of him and his mother, and then him as a child, and like how he was kind of emotionalist, right? I mean, that's the most we ever got of him from like back to back to back chapters, and he's really good. I mean, if we can unlock his full potential and his background and his character more, and we can dive more into him and develop him, uh, Berserk looks really solid if we can do that. Within 10 chapters, if we can do that, and because Guts is obviously not playing the main character role right now. Obviously, he is, but he's not playing it. So if we have people like Serpico step up and just, to be honest, just fill in that role and just really figure it out. I mean, if Gaga Studio can do that, then it kind of makes up for Guts not being in the manga. I would like to see more Griffith from this point. I mean, from chapter 300 and onwards, it's like we barely get an update on Griffith, and I feel like we should like get 2 pages every other chapter from him because I feel like after chapter 300 he just dies down. He dies down, and then I disagree. I disagree what they're doing with Griffith. They're not showing him as often. I think he's an antagonist, and he is important to Berserk. And I feel like that should happen. I mean, I have a different philosophy for what they do with Griffith. Griffith needs to be in more, if not shown more. Now that Guts is not such a vocal character in these past 2 chapters, he's in a dungeon for a couple chapters now. So I feel like Gaga Studio really needs to step up and put Griffith in the limelight right now and just let him figure it out. I mean, at the end of this chapter, we could have got, maybe 2 pages extra to see if Griffith, I don't know if Griffith is plotting to strike at the Kushan Empire, of him like plotting points to intercept their empire at like a certain point where they can like do something. But literally, as soon as he's captured Casca, nothing much happened. Abba says, yeah, Griffith deserves more screen time 100%. Of course he does. I mean, I don't know. I I I don't know what Gaga Studio is doing. They need to some way incorporate more screen time because it's getting out of hand. I mean, we rarely see Guts anymore. It's terrible, to be honest. Not Guts, sorry, Griffith. Like we see him for what one chapter, two chapters, and he's gone for 10 chapters. Abba says, like, what happened to Casca? Another point. Guts is not in the story as much. Griffith is not in the story as much. And Casca has been kidnapped again, and she's gone. I mean, the three main characters that everyone wants to read Berserk for are all out the picture for what it looks like 10 chapters right now. And this could be a good thing if they want to keep developing and supporting the side characters like Lady Farnsey, like Serpico, like the witches. I mean, if you can do that and show how strong Guts' crew is without him, by all means you can do that. But other than that, I mean, let's get Casca in some panels. Let's get Griffith and let's get Guts. Mahakuto, you made it. Well, I'm sorry to break it to you, but we already finished. But I think you finished the manga. Not manga. I think you finished chapter 378 as well. So it's not that much. Not that much. What are your opinions on the chapter? Me and Abba are definitely have our own opinions. I don't think it was that great. I think it was alright. I think it was alright. A 7 out of 10. I agree with Abba. Last chapter was better, I think, but there's definitely some good parts in there. So. Makoto says, I think the chapter was rushed, not gonna lie. Like, there are all still questions left, and these types. Abbas agrees with Makoto and says, yeah, it was too short. 100% it was way too short. I have no idea. I think it was too short, but wait, let me see. Let's see. Excluding this, and then I think the front has this as well. Yeah, so it's 21 pages. Next, yeah, I mean, this chapter 377, which is what we're on now, was really in depth. Like, I like all the speech. I like how there was so much world building they were going for within this manga. Like, we got so much to like take in from this chapter 377, and I feel like they just swiped it under the rug. I mean, this apostle is trying to, take revenge on Ricket, and it just looks like they just shoved it all to the side. I mean, it feels like all this world building is for nothing, because they finally unlocked a different path to Berserk, on a different way to, a different way to talk about it, to view it, build on the Kushan Empire, dive more into their politics. And then this chapter was, you know what, I think I'm gonna give them the benefit of the doubt and say that this chapter was a fighting chapter. That's why it came off as a little bit short, because there's not that much speech bubbles and there's not that much depth to it, because it is fighting. But maybe they should have made up and created extra pages, because fighting really does take up a lot of a manga's chapter, especially when it comes to shonen or seinen. So they could have maybe gave like 4 or 5 extra pages to fill in. Abba says the previous chapter was way better. I agree. That chapter they put out 2 weeks ago was amazing. I mean, not much we can really say there. I mean, the world building was really key to what we had to embrace. So it was pretty good. But this chapter, it could have done better. It was still good regardless. I mean, I like seeing Serpico and the Kushan Empire like really defend themselves against this retaliation. So that's what I like seeing. I mean, it could have been more. They could have added maybe 2 or 3 more extra pages to fill up for those pages of fighting where it did take up a lot of panels. So the fight was already longer than the one between Zod and Guts on Elflam. Basically, yeah. I mean, you hit it on the dot. So yeah, that fight, that Zod and Guts fight on Elfin was pretty short. I mean, I remember when that first came out, people like me and fans across the world were not happy. I mean, seeing a rematch between them, I mean, everybody, everyone's waited years, to see something, but you know what? It didn't even last. Well, it didn't even last a chapter or two. So that's a problem. I mean, for them to do that, it's just terrible. So those new to the live stream, those coming in, let's try liking the live stream, and if you want to, you can join the Discord. I'm pretty sure the Discord, it's in the YouTube page, the YouTube homepage. So you can do that. But if you're new here, you can just hit the subscribe button, or you can like, obviously. But I don't know. I mean, it's alright, to be honest. It's not that much we can work with. So I, uh, to be honest, I don't even know when's the next chapter release, when they are going to release that. So let's see if we get chapter. Hold on. Why do some people already have it up? There is no date. I thought so. I mean, yeah, it does. It does not look like it, to be honest. Hmm. November 8th, the next month. Considering friends, discussion of Mira, many of the new chapters seems less heavy on the dialogue. Alba says, I can't wait for the next chapter in 10 years. Yeah, it beats me. I hope they release one more chapter before 2025. I mean, that's what I'm hoping for. At least they can do that. Come on, like, at least. Chapter 379. Let's hope they do it at. I'd give them until December. I mean, you don't. It's a whole studio working on this. They really should prioritize Berserk way more than anything else they're working on. Berserk has more fans. You can pull more money from it. I mean, why wouldn't you update Berserk more often? I don't even understand. They don't even have a proper schedule too. That's what makes so much people mad. Like, you don't upload episodes monthly. You don't do it weekly. Can you give us some sort of schedule? And their sloppy, inconsistent schedule is making this fandom of Berserk terrible. I mean, I it's terrible. Makoto says, I think they said they want to finish the manga till 2030. I doubt it. They cannot finish this manga in 6 to 5 years, because we're going to 2025. They can't finish this manga in 5 years. I doubt it. At the pace they're going at, they're releasing at least like what, 5 chapters, 6 chapters per year. I doubt they can finish the manga in 6 years at the rate we're going at. If they could drop manga episodes, manga chapters weekly, maybe 2030 seems right. I mean, we could aim for that, but I doubt it. Because the pace that they're going at, they're releasing like what, 5 chapters? 5 chapters, what, a month? Not a month, sorry, a year. So there is no point. It's terrible. I mean, I don't think 2030, I don't think they can do it. At least the story makes sense and isn't incoherent, sorry, but it's definitely going to feel rushed, that's for sure. Yeah, I mean, if their goal is to finish this by 2030, it's going to suck because it's going to feel rushed. I mean, the point that we're at now, if they want to finish by 2030, it looks like we're going to have Falconia versus the Kushan Empire as our last major arc. That's what it's looking like. And Guts and Griffith are going to have their final duel. After this arc, there should be a final arc. I mean, 6 years at this pace, I think this is the second last arc, if not the last arc. I don't know if you can build a whole different arc, a whole nother arc after this one. I mean, we're just getting started into this new arc. Their thing is their pace is not good, probably because the art style and not wanting to make the story bad, I guess. But their problem, maybe they're too scared and too shy to like like misreplicate Mira, right? So maybe they're having a hard time, like maybe they don't want to displease fans too, right? So maybe that works. Bro, what you mean chapter 380, bro? Chapter what you talking about, bro? This got released in April 2023. Oh my gosh, bro. Bro, am I reading this right? Chapter 379 was released April 14th? Alright, buddy. Do not trust this news source right there, bro. Oh my gosh. Abba says already we don't even know how Guts is going to stop Griffith. Like he's an untouchable god. Yeah. And Abba says the God Hand, Skull Knight, etc. There is a lot to cover. Yeah, I mean, talk about Skull Knight, right? He's such a mystery within the manga right now as it is. They have so much to cover, way so much to cover when it comes to Berserk. Finishing it in 6 years doesn't seem like a goal unless they start uploading episodes, chapters frequently. When I mean frequently, I mean 3 per month. 3 per month. That comes out to what? 8 or 9. A chapter every 9 days. So if they don't keep up this, if they keep up the pace that they're going at right now, I promise you, Berserk is going on until 2400, 200 years. It'll probably end if they keep going at the pace. And I think they know the backlash they're facing already. So let's not get it twisted. They know what they signed up for, and they know that fans dislike this a lot, and they know that it's not gonna work out. So they better get to their get they better suit up, sit down, start reading, start writing, start illustrating. I'm not saying you have to work like Mappa Studios, okay? I'm not saying you gotta overkill yourself, but I'm saying let's get some manga chapters out. Let's start producing. That's what I'm saying. So if they can't do that, I don't know. I don't know. Not gonna lie, I wish the God's Hands versus Guts fights or the backstory of Skull Knight just way too much. They don't gonna they don't gonna end this good. Not gonna lie. Oh, you're saying they're not gonna end this good. Yeah, I don't know. I think Berserk is so highly like anticipated, and these guys don't want to like screw it up, right? So they're trying their very best to go slow, but slowness is hurting the manga fan base than they think it is. So, I mean, these guys are uploading like it's Baruto monthly, and sometimes they don't even upload within 100 days a new episode. So it's terrible. Not gonna lie, I wish, yeah, I wish that as well. There is so much to cover. I mean, let's just say this is their second last arc. They need to cover this arc, the final arc. They need to cover so much more backstory, and we need to fully see like the God Hand. I mean, we need to see its background. We need more information. Like there is so much lore that is hidden. Like we need to work on that. That's what I'm telling them. We got to work on this. At this point, just put the fries in the bag. Bro, at this point they got to get up their bumps and start working. They need to do something. Like I can't stress enough how much they need to like how much work they got to do still. I mean, would I show up if I search up Guts? Is my video gonna show up if I search up Guts and Pun Pun? No, I won't type up YouTube Guts and Pun Pun. One of my video, bro. What is this, bro? Bro, who are these two people? All right. Anyways, all right. My first video pops up, but that's really it. Guts chapter. Bro, that's bro. One Piece, bro. Are we serious right now, bro? Yeah, I mean, there's no way that these guys are willing to end this. W Google, I know. I'm on Google. I'm the first thing you see when you type that. Guts and Pun Pun. I'm the first video you'll see if you type that. People across the world. That's pretty funny. What do you guys want to talk? Do you guys want to check out mangas and animes on my anime list? If you guys got any, Cause I'm not gonna lie, reading Berserk got me stressing out right now about its damn future, bro. Let me know what. Oh, you know what? I need a. You know what I need to start after I damn near read what's it called? I finished reading Climber because I'm gonna finish the Climber literally this evening. Where's this, bro? Manga? There we go. Do you have a My Anime list? No. I used to have one, but I don't know what happened to it. I'm not gonna lie. I think I forgot it's like login or sign up, which is kind of pretty bad. Struggler Makoto says, I swear to God, Puck is kind of left out. Matter of fact, he's always just a childish drawing in the latest chapters. Yeah, probably to show the chapters. It's just getting worse with him. Puck Puck is one of the most worst written, worst drawn like characters in the most recent. Like, bro, him pre Golden Age arc when it was like before they even started chapter 1. I'm talking about 0.01. He was amazing. I mean, but now the way they draw Puck, it's like he's like a comedic character, so, which is terrible. So yeah, I mean, they're doing Puck dirty right now. I mean, right now Puck should be, I don't know, like they should improve his character now that Guts is out the picture. When Guts is in the picture of Berserk, he takes up all the pages, all the panels, rightfully so, because obviously he's the main character, he's the protagonist. Most of the screen time should go to him, obviously. But now that he's chained up, locked up, and like what, a chamber, like all the way down below in the Kashan Kingdom, they need to develop their support character, Lady Farnsees, Serpico, Puck. I mean, these guys gotta, I don't know, create a backstory, add some lore, get emotional. But they're not doing that. It's terrible. Abba says Puck just flies around without doing anything. He doesn't even joke anymore. Bro, when's the last time you when's the last time you ever valued something that came out of his mouth? You don't, because he's just a comedic character and he doesn't even joke anymore. He's just a side character. I don't know if Gaga Studios doesn't picture him as a important character like Mira did before when drawing and creating the script. I mean, I just have no idea. So, Studio Gaga Berserk is still better than Dragon Ball Super and Boruto, at least. I guess. I mean, I haven't read Dragon Ball Super, nor have I read Boruto, but I'm not even. I barely read or watch shonen anymore. So that's out the picture for me. I well, I obviously Berserk is probably better. So, Berserk literally would be a masterpiece if everything would be covered. The new publisher probably would never get everything together. I hope they do, because I don't know if I'm gonna do when they don't, because to be honest, it's just, I don't know. I'm having a hard time. I'm having a hard time processing the work that they're doing right now. I think it's because it's new. I mean, they're only 10 chapters in, so we can't really say much. But maybe they need to stop focusing on the drawing aspect and maybe focus on the writing bit more. I mean, maybe they should crack down on worrying about the drawings. I mean, obviously drawings have to be key, they have to be on point, but rather they should, I don't know, they should focus on the writing. We need more about Griffith. We need way more about Griffith. We need more about Casca. Now that Casca's memories are essentially restored, and the ones that she made when she lost her memories are still here. I mean, we need more of that. So we need more of Casca. We need more of all these guys. I missed the conviction arc Puck. Yeah. When it was just him, when it was just Guts and Puck, that was one of the best times, to be honest. I mean, after, I don't know. I think they're using Puck as like a comedian. but his jokes don't even hit anymore, which kind of sucks. When him and Guts used to be like a duo, essentially, it used to be good, like like it used to be pretty fun. But now it's just now now it's terrible. I mean, Guts and Puck is an iconic. Yes, they were during the conviction arc when it was just Guts by himself with Puck bothering him, and Casca lost her memories. Guts was still trying to recover from the Casca situation during the eclipse with Judo gone, Pippin gone. I mean, him the conviction arc is literally him trying to heal and him trying to recover from all the damage that he's faced and trying to find himself in the process with Puck obviously by his side. And I think that was one of the greatest moments in Berserk. Hot take: Guts and Puck is a better duo than Guts and Shriek. Uh, yes. I only say that because Guts and the Witch they haven't had like a duo partnership, if that makes sense. Like very clear. I mean, I lied. I lied. I lied. When Guts puts on the armor, they do have like their little duo moment. So I would choose Guts and Puck because their their longevity. I agree with your hot take only because Guts and Puck have been with each other for a very long time, but at this point they're growing more distant and distant. When's the last time you've seen Guts and Puck have like a real intellectual conversation? Like, I'm not trying to be that person, but when's the last time you've seen them have a proper conversation? Makoto says Guts and Griffith and the Golden Age arc. Those two during the Golden Age arc at that time before the eclipse that everything went to dog poop. I mean, those those are the days. I mean, those two during the Golden Age arc. Those two were prime Naruto, Sasuke, Luffy, Zoro, LeBron James, Dwayne Wade. I mean, LeBron, Kyrie, Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippen, Vegeta, Goku. I mean, those two were really neck and neck when it came to a duo in Berserk. I mean, during the Golden Age arc, it used to be like Guts and Casca for a while, but Griffith and Guts were always the duo, always getting the upper hand with like anything. Like they'd always want to become stronger, and I think that's what makes a duo better, trying to improve themselves. Obviously, Guts and Casca did that on an emotional level, but Griffith and Guts did that on like a physical level, which is good. I mean, mental level is obviously amazing. I think it's if not more important, but those two pushing themselves to become better. I mean, it was pretty good. Abba says I prefer Puck and Guts because Puck helped Guts when he was at his lowest, like morale. The witch just helps Guts controlling his armor. Yeah, yeah, I know. Puck has helped Guts on an emotional level, whereas the witch just helps and just controls Guts when he loses control with the armor. There's nothing wrong with that. I think them being a duo is pretty sick. But Puck, who do you guys think is better, Puck and Guts or Guts and Griffith? Who do you guys think is a better duo? Let me know. Who do you guys think is better? Griffith and Guts. I agree. I agree. I agree. Mostly because their duos, them as a duo was like unstoppable. Like I understand Guts and Punk, but Griffith too much aura. Yeah, I mean Griffith, Griffith and Guts. I mean, yeah, those guys are. Yeah. I think they're the best duo in Berserk, and I think all of Seinen. To be honest, I mean, what we've seen from these guys are just it's really uncomparable. Like these guys have gone these guys have gone neck and neck for years. Well, for readers, well, probably a couple years for them, but those two have really have really gotten to a level where it's it's more than fighting. It's about respect. It's about honor. It's about revenge. Abba says it was a tragic story of two friends who separated in the most violent way I've ever seen. Yes, I mean, they separated. Their separation was terrible, and we all blame Griffith for that. you know, so I mean, Griffith separating them. I could tell that broke Guts more than it broke Griffith, cause Guts really never got attached to nobody like that ever since like Gambino, right? So it was really sad seeing their duo and friendship split into a rivalry. I think it strengthened their iconic duo-ship. So maybe there was also a statue of Guts and Griffith. Okay, that's pretty cool. Johnny and Gyro is a solid duo too. That's peak. Yeah, that pick you have there currently. Yeah, I mean, let's not get this twisted. That they are pretty decent. You said Johnny and Gyro. Am I slow? I do not know who these people are. Johnny and Gyro. Who are these people? Oh, this is JoJo. I have not watched JoJo. I know nothing about JoJo. On like the first season was what, a guy with blonde hair and another guy with purple hair or something. I mean the art's pretty cool. I'll give it to them. The art's pretty cool. But yeah, I like the art. These two, what's their relationship? Like friends, brothers? What is this? But back to my point. Oh, part 7 is great. Are they from part 7? That's what you mean? Like, obviously, part 7 is great. That's what you're saying. But are they from part 7? Anyways, I'm trying to get into Monster because I don't know if I should read it or watch it. Abba, Makoto, have you guys watched it? Because I have not. I have not, and I don't know what to choose. I heard the anime is a little bit slower until it reaches episode 40, which I do not like. I think maybe I should read it. Have any of you guys read Monster, by the way? I dropped Monster. Was it that bad? What happened? I mean, its popularity is 29th and ranked number 5. 9.16. That's like a really, really good score. Can I see the ranked? No, I can't. Um, I don't know why. But you should read it. I just didn't like it personally. Like what? The story? A renowned neurosurgeon working in post-war Germany faces a difficult choice to operate on Johann, an orphan boy on the verge of death, or the mayor of Dulsdorf. In the end, Terma decides to gamble his reputation to save Johann, effectively leaving the mayor dead. As a consequence of his action, hospital director strips strips him of his position, and Heyman's daughter Ava breaks off their engagement. Hmm. Disgraced and shunned by his colleagues, Heyman loses all his hope of a successful career, but that is until the mysterious killing of Heyman gives him another chance. Hmm. Nah, my taste is just trash. If you like Berserk, I heard most people like Monster as well. That's why I thought I should pick it up next. The pacing, personally, that's so weird. Hmm. The culprit is a monster, but the same one that Tanma saved on that faithful day 9 years ago. So what is this? Death Note all over again? So the guy that fired him got killed by Joanne. And I wonder why he did that. 162 chapters is not that bad, to be honest. I think I can crush it out within a month of reading, if not less, right? Monster won the grand prize of teaching Osamu culture in 1999, as well as the 46th Shogakukan Manga Award in general category in 2000. Hmm. This is him, main character. Oh, I probably don't want to read that. I don't want to get spoiled. What manga do you want me to check out that I think I should give a go. Where's the climber? I wonder what rank that is. Let's see. Ranked 40. So yeah, monster crushes. Well, not crushes. I mean, it is pretty good. Let's see. I think I could check the rank. Oh, I can check the rank on here. No way. JoJo Part 7 is number 2. That's astonishing. JoJo is above Vagabond. I would never ever thought. Vinland, Full Alchemist, Grand Blue. What is Grand Blue? Kingdom. Oh, Yasumi Pun Pun. That's really good. What is this? What is going on? I cannot tell. 8.8 is good. Yeah, I agree with you. 8.8 is really good. Real? I should read Real. I don't think it's done though, right? How much chapters? Where are the chapters? They don't have the chapters on here? Chapters unknown, it says. That's weird. But I want to read the chapter, but Vinland Saga is going to end soon. It hasn't ended yet? No way it hasn't ended. I thought it did. Real didn't finish? Yeah. Are they on like a hiatus or something? That's why? I don't know why though. Hmm. No way Vinland hasn't. I thought Vinland ended a long time ago. How much chapters is it? Chapters is also unknown. Vinland Saga chapters total. That's the manga. Let's just go on the Wikipedia. It is not showing it for some reason. Let's see. 209. That 215. That's not bad. Whoa, 1,000-year voyage. Spoiler. He didn't finish Vagabond or Real. Yeah. Ino Takaho, right, or something beyond the line. Ino, Mr. Ino. All credit to him, man. He's created Vagabond and Real. Those are really good. I mean, it sucks that he's not continuing them, or obviously is on a hiatus, but it'd be really good if he could finish them. I know the pressure that comes with being a mangaka, so if he doesn't finish it, that's fine by me. I mean, we have a whole lot more to do, so that's fine. So 20th Century Boys, I also need to finish. 22 volumes. How much chapters? 249 chapters. Okay. This is what I need to finish like before May. Before May. That's what I got. So I have 70 chapters of Vagabond left. I need to finish Vagabond, Monster, and Vinland Saga. That's what I need to finish. I need to finish those 3. And make more. It makes sense, to be honest, to finish those first. Before like then I could create like way more content on Seinen, right? So for those who haven't joined the Discord yet, please do join the Discord. Discord's in the homepage. Let's do that. Let's hope that. How far does this go down? All the way to 100? Oh, 50. Good night, Aries on here. What's the last one? Coco, humble dressmaker's daughter, has always been fascinated by magic. That's cool. I've never heard of this manga though. No. Almost at 100,000 members. Did you read Gats? No, I haven't. I honestly. Oh, did I catch it? Is it on this list? Dungeon Mashi. Akira. No, it's not on here. Let me see if I can find it. I've heard about it. I've heard about it, but I haven't really. I have not. Haven't. Gats is really weird, but it's enjoyable. What does this mean? Lonely high school student Kei Kurano isolates himself of an outgrowing cynicism towards his fellow man and the cruelty they are capable of enacting. One day, while at school, take the subway to school, Kei's classmate Masaru Kato leaps onto the tracks in an effort to save a drunk man driven by an uncharacteristic desire to rescue someone else. Kei follows Kato down into danger while successful in saving him. The two boys are killed by the train. Kai wakes up beside Katu in an apartment full of strangers and furnished by a giant black orb with a glass-like other surface. After finding that everyone in the room has recently died, words appear on the black ball tasking them with killing strange creatures. The ball equips Kai and others with power suits and mysterious guns before sending them to collect this bizarre bounty. Although Kai discovers the mission by far more deadly than originally suspected, he manages to survive. He teleports back to his apartment, where others survive. Point value, which survivor says is called Gats. Despite his death earlier that day, Kai is granted the ability to return to his daily life with one condition. He can be uprooted from his day anytime and summoned back to his apartment. While Gats will task him and other recently deceased assassination with another target. While Kanto dreads the inevitable return of Gats, Kai finds himself living sole purpose of carrying out those missions. Okay, so it's like an afterlife fighting thing. That makes sense. Let's see. Finished 383 chapters in 13 years. That's not bad. That's actually really good. Have you finished it, Abba? Just wondering. Have you finished it? Yeah, but with each mission, they return to the normal world. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, I think that's gonna wrap it up for me, alright? Tired. Super tired. If you haven't already, like, subscribe, join the Discord, and make sure to do all that. Alba, I'll catch you later, alright? Peace out.